Today we're going to be giving out the truth of the Xbox Series X in 2022. Let's get to the video and let's discuss. Hello everyone, this is Lavon Cason here, back at it again with another video. Today I'm going to be giving out the truth of this big bazooka of a console, which is the Xbox Series X in 2022. So let's begin. The Xbox Series X at this point has been selling decently. They've been more in stock, a lot more lately these days, believe it or not. And two of its big exclusives, Starfield and Redfall, have been delayed until the first half of 2023. So, what is the real point of picking up an Xbox Series X at this point in 2022, even though two of its big exclusives have been delayed until the first half of 2023? Well, I can give you three reasons. These are, pretty much the three reasons that I could see someone picking up an Xbox Series X at this point. Reason number one, an emulation box. Meaning, you can use this thing to run RetroArch, which will allow you to run, PS2 games, PS1 games, GameCube games, N64 games, Nintendo Wii games, PSP games, TurboGrafx 16 games. Heck, there's even videos out there of the Xbox Series X running Windows 98, and you can run PC games on there, old PC games on there. Hopefully, someone out there will allow Windows XP through Windows 7, the operating system, to hopefully get it up and running on the Xbox Series X. I hope that happens someday. I really do. And that was reason number one. Let's get to reason number two as a Game Pass machine. If you've been on Twitter for the gaming community, you notice that a lot of Xbox people be talking about Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass. Like, that is pretty much the biggest thing about Xbox that is being talked about at this point is Game Pass. Nothing more, nothing less. The service allows you to try out, games that you probably wouldn't really want to buy $60 to $70. So, you get to use Game Pass to pretty much try out games such as Power Wash Simulator. Because, let's be real, how many of you guys out there would want to pay the $25 to $40 or however much the game is? How many of you guys would actually want to pay for that? Probably not a lot of you. But I bet you a lot of you guys out there are willing to try out that game through a service, and that's what Game Pass pretty much is. And I can also see it, Game Pass being used to try, some new third-party multi-plats games. So that's pretty much reason number two. And reason number three of why someone out there will want to pick up an Xbox Series X at this point in 2022 would be the multi-plats. Yes, look, let's be real. The Xbox Series X plays multi-platform games pretty good. So, and plus, it is the most powerful console, right? And plus, lately these days, Xbox Series X versions of games have been performing a little bit better than, I guess, the PlayStation 5 version. Even though the PlayStation 5 version would hold its own, it'll be a good competitive version on its own right. But the Xbox Series X version would be a little bit better. So I could see a person out there, picking up an Xbox Series X console for that reason, to become their primary multi-platform box, the place to play all your third-party games. You're going to be having basically the definitive version of all your favorite multi-plats. Nothing more, nothing less at this point in 2022. Before 2022, it was leaning towards, PlayStation 5. But now I can, pretty much say that Xbox Series X will be the definitive place to play your multi-platform games. So that's pretty much 3 reasons of why somebody else or somebody would pick up an Xbox Series X in 2022. Now, there are reasons of people to not pick up an Xbox Series X at this point in 2022. And the first big reason is the lack of exclusives. Nintendo is providing exclusives. They got Pokemon, they got Bayonetta 3, they got Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and there are a couple other exclusives that is on the Nintendo Switch that will be about to be released in the later up and coming months. PlayStation 5 got exclusives. You know, they got God of War and The Last of Us, Part 1, which has been debated to whether or not it's a remaster or remake. I'm not here to talk about all that. The point is that PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch both have games, that are exclusive to play for PlayStation 5 only gamers and Nintendo Switch only gamers. But what about the Xbox, only gamer out there? What about them? What about the Xbox, Series primary gamer? What do they have to play as far as exclusives go? And at this point, pretty much nothing. Absolutely nothing. All you got at this point is just, maybe timed exclusives, maybe that, but pretty much nothing. The next reason of why someone would probably not get an Xbox Series X at this point in 2022 and pretty much Game Pass in 2022 is going off the first point, or pretty much a continuation of the first point, is when that Xbox showcase that happened a month ago, there wasn't a game that made you want to say, you know what? I'm gonna get a Game Pass subscription. I thought they offered, content, I guess, for those out there that already have Game Pass subscriptions. But to those out there that don't have Game Pass subscriptions at this point in 2022, there's pretty much really nothing out there that's gonna make you say, you know what? I gotta give me a Game Pass subscription. Like, what, Power Wash Simulator? Like, I don't know if that's gonna be an application that's gonna make you say, you know what? I'm gonna get me Game Pass today. Like, it's a cool game probably for those out there that have Game Pass, like I've been saying, but I don't think it's a killer app or anything like that. I really don't. And probably the next and final reason of why someone would probably wouldn't get a Series X console is the whole being connected to DRM still. Yes, there's been videos out there of people, trying to play their Xbox Series X games, offline and all that other stuff, and it's pretty complicated at this point, Some smart delivery games can work offline. Pretty much Xbox Series X only games can work offline. But if you plan on, playing your Xbox One only games, your physical copies, such as your smart delivery and your regular Xbox One games, then you're gonna have to, sort them out and see whether or not, those games are compatible to where you can play them offline, or have to see if, one of them would have to require an internet connection. Like, I could see that being a reason out there for someone to not pick up an Xbox Series X is the offline game compatibility, the whole DRM situation that is still within the Xbox Series consoles and the Xbox One console, I can see that as a reason. So the truth is about the Xbox Series X at this point in 2022 is the fact that it's a Game Pass machine, it's an emulation machine, it's a multi-plat machine. What it's not it's not, you know, an exclusives machine. Not yet, but 2023, I mean, we'll fix that. Yes, in 2023, it'll be fixed. The whole DRM situation and playing offline and stuff, you know, that's pretty much, you know, kind of a weak point. And the lack of games or killer applications to make you say, you know what, I gotta get me Game Pass at this point. That's pretty much the truth about the Xbox Series X, yes, this big bazooka right here in 2022. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? Let me know in the comment section below this video. Hope you guys have a good day and peace. So now that you have made it to the end of the video, I want you guys to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and when you hit that notification bell, you gotta hit all notifications, so that way you can be notified for future Lavon Cason tech videos, future Lavon Cason gaming videos, future Lavon Cason live streams, and also other videos that I do, such as, you know, reaction videos and things of that nature. Bye.